Alright everyone, I want to welcome you to another edition of Ghostbuster Builders, which hopefully if you stay tuned or not, we haven't made a video in a while. So here's an update of things that have been happening since the last video that I posted up. Here's of course your Ghostbuster Builder. My name is Chris, and then I also have my co-anchor host here, Joe, here to help me. And this year, if you guys haven't been keeping in contact, is Ghostbusters. And I've done a haunted house for the kids in my neighborhood and everyone in general to come over. And I wanted to share with you what I'm doing this year and how we're doing it. What you can see in front of me, if you don't already know what it is, or if you can kind of guess, is a Proton Pack. And in the movie, the Proton Pack was used to capture the ghost and store them until a containment unit, which we will see later on. The haunted house has several different areas dedicated just for, Ghostbusters. Like we have our firehouse, and it has a Ghostbuster logo placed on the outside of it, just like it was in the movie, and the doors. And I didn't build it like as big as the firehouse was, but we have a section of it, to kind of get you in the mood. But anyways, let me get back to the Proton Pack here. Everything that I build or is made of, that I don't just build alone, usually my friends help me out, is all made out of cardboard. It's cardboard, wood, and tape, just like we have here. Now, and also a glue gun can help out a lot. Glue gun is used to connect the pieces if you have cardboard. You can pick them up at any craft store or home improvement store that you have in your area. Now we can discuss a little bit of how this was made, at least this was, if you wanted to get a closer look at it. Here, the thing is extremely light. It weighs probably less than 5 pounds. Probably the real one, if it was made of something else, would probably weigh like 20 or more. Now I don't know if you want to tell them a little bit what's in the Proton Pack and how it was made.
Just cardboard and glue, just shaped to pieces. We used a lot of household items and just formed the shapes and sizes, and got some supplies from Home Depot, just tubing. And we even used elbow for a paintball gun. So just you took the picture off the internet that we found of the Proton Pack and just went from there. Yeah.
That's very true. Most of the stuff that we've used is taken from photos. I have and a few others have the artistic talent to look at a photo without having to have a diagram or any kind of blueprint and then just make it. But since we looked at the video and also pictures to make the Proton Pack, which you see here, and like he said, we used household things that you would never use or think of, like to make the circles we used pots and pans just to get the circumference of it, and also we've used things you wouldn't think of, like a soda can. We took the bottom of a soda can and used it, traced around it, quarters, nickels, things like that that you can use to make just circles, because that's basically all it is. Just think about it. Look at circles, and it looks like a number 6 here. And then with these, you can round pieces of cardboard to get the added effect. And a really good thing about cardboard that I like is that when you do glue the cardboard down and you want to make it smooth afterward or connect two pieces, it's always easy to use masking tape. It's a lot. You're going to need a lot of masking tape, because when you're gluing something, you don't want to stay there and you want to hold it. You can just put the two pieces together. But let me get a little more in depth with this, where this is just wire, just normal household wire, and it was red that we saw that it needed in the movie. And then what we used for the stickers that you see all over here, we looked up on the web, and there's also a lot of other people out there that are just as much as fans that we are, and they've done the hard work and had the pictures already we can downloadable, and we used gloss paper, photo paper, and we printed them out and put all these wonderful stickers that really look really good and make the Proton Pack stand out a little more. And the other good thing about the Proton Pack is that, you know, if you want to go out or you want to do detailed work on art, there is something that everyone knows, like models. Like when you want to go get a paint, you want to paint models or cars or boats or whatever. This is what we use on here. We use model paint. You know, like deck silver or silver for a ship or anything we've used in here. And then what we did to make the Proton Pack look rusted, you know, we used the rust color and we just smudged it into here to also add the effect that it's been used and it's worn. And also another thing is, thanks to a wonderful donation from companies, or just one company in general, Oxide.com did a great job on offering case lights. We use PC lights in here to light the Proton Pack. In another video we'll show you how the Proton Pack lights, but for now we want you to see it just as it is. So just think, and then the whole thing is cardboard. The gun is detachable and you can hold it. I mean, all it is just, you can see PVC pipe here and it's got a tubing and you can stick into it, and then it can hook and latch back in there. Another thing that we made, at least I didn't make this one, my friend here made the goggles from the Ghostbusters, and you can explain to them how you made it and what you used in the process of making this.
Well, first off, I looked online, saw a picture. It was really easy to follow, and then my friend here had the strap off of some.
It was used, I don't know if you've ever seen a movie where they have mining, like a mining cap, but instead of it being a helmet, it was just a strap with a light on it. And then I decided to say, hey, why don't we just cut the light off and just use the strap. It's just an elastic, or just get an elastic band, but that'll work just fine.
Yeah, so I formed it to the shape of my head, and then took a little bit of trial and error, and then I got the shape, and then he handed me these two little circle things, which are for barbecue, and they worked out perfect. And then it was just plastic piece to make it look like it's a glass lens.
Now, if you look closely here, that the whole thing is really cardboard. It's all it is. The only thing that is really metal on here is the piece that we've used from the barbecue, because it has like an arched metal look to it, which would be kind of neat. And then, so you figure it's just a cardboard circle here, and then we just wrapped it around and painted it and taped it and made it look like it needs